by...
24. Yeah!
Are there any Kamala Harris supporters here? Anybody? That's real quiet. Breakaway on the scene here in Atlanta, Georgia at this beautiful Trump rally with so many nice red hats everywhere. We are going to go ask people, are you voting for Trump or Kamala? I think we might not find any Kamala fans here. It seems like we have some Trump supporters here. You would think we're at a Trump event or something, guys. Can you tell us why you're supporting Trump?
I love Trump. I've always loved Trump. He is the best president ever. We want him back in the White House.
So you mean that Kamala and her Joy campaign didn't sway you as a voter?
Absolutely not.
No
way.
What would you say to someone who's maybe undecided and thinking about voting for Kamala or Trump?
Think about the economy. Think about where your money's going right now. Think about your safety. That's what I would say.
Think hard. Think hard, he said. We've talked to a lot of people, and everyone says the economy, inflation, gas prices. We go to the university and talk to a lot of Kamala supporters, and I don't think we've had one person say they're voting for Kamala because they want a better economy. It's all reproductive rights. It's all giving free money out. It's a stark contrast between Trump supporters and what they believe, and then Kamala supporters and what they feel.
Yeah. We're not about feelings. We're about reality.
Not the postmodern leftist Marxist ideology reality, the real reality.
That's right.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Economy, gas prices, inflation. There seems to be a trend here of people actually speaking about things that really affect them.
Wow.
What's up, gentlemen?
How's it going?
You guys supporting Trump?
Yes. Yeah.
All right, you want to tell us why?
Because he's just amazing.
Because ever since I saw him Home Alone 2, I just had supported him.
Home Alone 2,
Home Alone 2,
yeah.
when I saw him, I'm like, this guy's going to be the greatest president of all time when I saw him.
How did you feel about when they edited him out of Home Alone 2?
Did that?
Yeah,
I actually know about that.
It was like a deleted scene. It
Since
made me
when?
very mad. I stopped watching Home Alone 2 after that. I stopped watching it.
I think it was last year or earlier this year where they edited and some new versions. That scene is cut out.
So did they put like Kamala in there like instead or something?
I think he put Joe Biden walking around the lobby looking for, but he was looking for the reception. He couldn't find it.
And made that movie even. God.
Horrible.
God. I don't know who made that movie, but I stopped watching after that one. I think we Trump out. Stop watching.
What would you say to someone who's thinking about voting for Kamala Harris? What would you say to them?
If you want illegal immigrants in our country, then vote for her. Because my boy Jose, he got deported back because of Kamala.
There you have it. The glaring endorsement for Trump by
24. Yeah.
and a Home Alone 2 fan.
Hey, let's go.
Home Alone 2, and that's it. No, Home Alone 1, Home Alone 3, Home Alone 4 sucked. Only 2. To Trump.
That's a contentious argument, and sir, I'm glad you brought it up.
Hey.
He said Home Alone 2 is the best.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, plus day.
So there are already probably, I would say, thousands of people here, and the rally doesn't start for another 3 hours. So I don't know if Kamala can get people up here without busting them in or paying them. Let's see if we can find a Kamala supporter in this line. Are there any Kamala Harris supporters here? Anybody? That's real quiet. And I don't think Biden supports himself at this point. Of course, I got to come up to you with this shirt on. It's an amazing shirt. We take a look at the shirt here. Oh yeah, this is amazing. So I'm not a betting man, but I would guesstimate that you're probably a Trump supporter.
I mean, there's a good chance of it.
There's a good chance. Can you tell us why?
I like the gas prices, honestly.
You know, it's interesting. We talk to a lot of Kamala supporters on the universities, and they never say the first issue is economics, gas prices, anything like that. It's all
we were about
joy.
busier. Yeah, there's a lot more. My job was way busier with Trump. It's dead now. So
are you telling me that you're not voting for Kamala even after her campaign of joy?
no.
What's one thing that you would tell someone if they're watching and undecided that is not sure who to vote for or why should they vote for Trump?
Look at the economy. Look at the gas prices. The gas prices. That tells you, like, the lower the gas prices, the better economy.
For the man with the best shirt on, take that as gold. So I don't know that we'll find a better shirt, but maybe there is a Kamala supporter here in this crowd. All right. Are there any Kamala Harris supporters here at all? Kamala Harris supporters? No. Still haven't found one. Everyone here must know something that they don't. Who knows? We said we're just smarter. You gentlemen supporting Trump?
Absolutely.
Can you tell us why?
Because he's a leader, and the opposite person that's running against him is not a leader. We need a leader to lead this country.
You mean Kamala telling us that she'll help the world is not enough to convince you?
No specifics. None. None.
She does talk about joy a lot, though.
She talks about joy, helping the middle class. How? She doesn't tell us. How's she going to do this? How's she going to do that? She says nothing.
Campaign of joy, that's all you got to focus on. Thank you, gentlemen. So, people here think Tim Walz is a communist, and I tend to agree. What's up, gentlemen? Are you guys Trump supporters?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. You guys want to tell us why?
I mean, just great or lower prices.
All around better.
Yes, all around better. I mean, better decisions. We were way better country back then.
You know, we talk to Kamala supporters all the time at the university, and none of them say as a first issue, lower prices. Why do you think they don't focus on the economy and they focus on whatever it is they focus on?
I don't even know.
So would you say it's kind of hard to understand why Kamala supporters are Kamala supporters?
Yes, I could say that.
Because they don't have brain cells.
They don't have brain cells. Ladies, are we Trump supporters?
We are. We are Trump Force 47 captains.
Amazing. Can you tell us why?
Because we want to make our country and better again and take it back and live normal, wholesome, godly lives.
What do you think when people like Tim Walz come out and say that there has to be limits to the freedom of speech depending on what they determine it is?
I can't comment on Tim Walz. I don't have any words. She can.
Communist.
I agree with you. He literally went to China 30 times.
He's a commie.
He had his honeymoon on the anniversary of the Tiananmen Square massacre.
Liar.
Tim Walz is a commie and a liar. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
I want better, safer schools for the kids because that's my number one issue. I've lived in Georgia my whole life. I've seen crime enter Atlanta in so many ways, and it just seems to get worse and worse and affect our kids so much every year. And I feel like our discipline programs need reform. There's too much like federal oversight. We need common sense in our schools, and I'd like to see more of that happen with Trump. He seems to keep his word, and he's not a tyrant, and he's not a racist, and he does love women, and he's what's best for our country.
So even with us spending more than we ever have per pupil, we consistently are going down in the rankings amongst other countries. Why do you think that is?
I think, frankly, it's because focus has not been on, the culture of America has not been on focusing on academics so much, and there's too many kids falling behind. They'll move kids up anyway, whether they can read or not, and it's just, it needs to be more of a focus in our culture, because a lot of, like, I know parents, I've met them who don't care if their kids pass or fail math, science, and I'm like, well, why is that? Like, that's a cultural thing, you know? And I'm still, by the way, that student loan payoff thing was a joke, because some of us have been paying our student loans for over a decade, yes, and we're still paying them down. And if you kept your loan with the government, you had a higher interest rate, so you had to refinance right out of college just to make ends meet. So most people aren't even on the government loan that he paid off in the first place. So don't be fooled by that. Voters, vote Trump.
You heard it there.
The line only gets bigger.
What would you say to a young person, maybe didn't vote, but this is the first time voting, that doesn't vote for yourself? What would you tell someone like that who still wants to sign?
What a good question. I have throughout the years employed a number of college-age students, high school-age students, and I listen to the talk radio every day. And they'll sit there and they sometimes shake their head and what a waste of time it is. And I tell them, you know what, when you get older, you're going to understand. So many of the things that you deal with, especially when you get older and you get out from under the basement or wherever your parents' house, you get in the real world, you are going to want people to make decisions at this time as a young person so that you have a better future. And I think the future is definitely brighter if you vote for Donald Trump. You better get out there and do it.
Well said. Thank you, sir.
Where am I going to see this at?
Breakaway USA.